The only way to create future is to build it. In order to build it, you have to say it. You have to say it because you need to convince others. In order to convince two others, you have to talk about it. In order for you to talk about it, you have to first think about it. In order for you to categorize your thoughts, you need to have inner dialogues. In order for you to have inner dialogues to categorize, you need to be your best friend and be in harmony with yourself. You need to be in sync with the existence, to be incoherent with yourself. Why? Because true knowledge is knowing the self. The one who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. The basis of all psychology, of body language and mental access is because you understand yourself. The interesting facts is that you, me and others are all same. So if you understand yourself, you seem to understand others as well. The wise man sees beyond all the illusions of the world. The world is full of fabrics of different versions of reality, and when you look outwards, you get entangled with it, and when you go within yourself, you understand yourself and you get the clarity. It's in this clarity you see through things. Life is suffering, and root cause of all the suffering is desire, and it's unavoidable because it's the human nature. And if you avoided it already, then you are a god or divine. But saying that, taking consideration of the fact you are human, you perform your duties without attachment to its results. Do it regardless. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Quality of thoughts depends on how you see the world. How you see the world directly correlates with how you are within yourself. Law number one of the universe is that what is you are within you is what you see outside. It's like a mirror. Do you understand? That is why your own self is your best friend and your own self is your worst enemy. When talking about this self, don't confuse it with your source or higher self. In this context, I'm talking about your mind. That is why you need to have the wisdom to understand, because there is no greater wealth than wisdom and no greater poverty than ignorance. Therefore, as a man is made by his beliefs, as he believes, so he is. And that is why you need to protect your boundary like a nation protects its boundaries to avoid the attacks of vultures to exploit you and make them your slaves. The secret to all this of getting ahead is getting started right now. As you listen, where should you start? At the very moment. Decide in your mind first, concrete it, cement it, and then when you go outside, articulate it with the belief and do some action to convince yourself. Do you understand? And always be open-minded, because the greatest ignorance is to reject something you know nothing about. The only way to find true happiness is to stop searching it. True happiness outside you will never find. The more you look outside, the more you get entangled with it. The more you get cuddled with hedonism. You want to be happy, you drink. You want to be happy, you take drugs. You want to be happy, you sleep with someone. And once you go outside to search in order for happiness, you understand that the more you need that hedonistic way of lifestyle to satisfy yourself. The external need to stimulate you to make happy is a downward spiral, like a zombie life with no soul. The moment you go within yourself instead to find source, you touch ecstasy, which is even mightier than happiness. And this is why you need to control your mind first, because the mind acts like an enemy for those who do not control it. So arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Remember this: you are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. Without purpose, you wander around everywhere, and without passion to fuel it, there will be a lots of friction. By saying that, understand this: that the journey of thousands of miles begins with one single step. Take that step with faith and be patient with yourself, because growth takes time.